Hello everyone, welcome to my channel Love Grows Tarot. I'm here today to do a tarot card reading for the sun sign of Leo in the month of October. If you like these readings, please subscribe and like. If you want notifications of upcoming readings, please ring the bell. Comments are very welcome. I will leave descriptions in the description box below, including a link for donations, which are greatly appreciated and highly useful, especially for me during these times of change. Follow me on Instagram. I do a daily reading there, #LoveGrowsTarot. And if you want a personal, more in-depth reading from me, go to my Etsy shop, Love Grows Tarot Shop. These readings are general, so they're not going to resonate with everybody. And the energies and themes in these readings will take place in the future, so please feel free to come back and review them at any time. I begin my tarot card readings with the overall energy for the month, what to be mindful of for the month, and where some additional luck may be coming for you in the month. Then the tarot cards in spirit lead me through the rest of the reading. And I finish off with the wisdom oracle, the animal spirit oracle, and then moonology oracle. So let's get going with this reading for Leo for the month of October. It's going to be the overall energy for Leo in the month of October. Our lion friends, Leo, what is going to be their energy for the month of October? So we have the Ace of Cups. This is the suit of cups, which is your emotions and love. And the ace is the beginning. It's opening the doors for love. It's opening the doors for your emotions, your sensitivity, your artistic side, all that beautiful creative stuff. So the overall energy for you this month is going to be very much of that very kind of a spiritual connection, a love connection, an artistic connection, getting an introspective connection, really connecting to that more feminine, sensitive, introverted side of yourself. What does Leo need to be mindful of for the month of October? Leo in the month of October, what do they need to be mindful of? So we have the Five of Pentacles. So the Five of Pentacles is really about your focus. And you're focusing or obsessions on something that you may have lost, or you may feel that you have lost. It also can be burnt bridges, situations, messy situations. But once again, we go back to the obsessing of it and a need for you to pick yourself up. You have two cups behind you that you're not really focusing on that need your attention. Once again, it's the cups. So the overall energy for that month is cups. And then our second card that you have to be mindful of is cups again. So something in your emotions you have to pay attention to. There's things that are, once again, the things that you are focusing way too much on. And you have to figure these things out, and you have to shift that energy and be more of your bold, dynamic, kind of generous performer kind of self. And then the additional luck for you coming for the month is from the World card. So the World is a major arcana card, so that's an important message for you. And the World is when you've completed a journey. In the major arcana, you start as the Fool, and your completion is the World. So you're stepping up. It also asks you to be your true, authentic self, because you should have gone through quite a few life lessons and experiences, and now you're sort of coming out the other side and being an even better you. So there's the whole element. Luck is going to be when you do get out of the Five of Cups, because there's a whole new world opening for you, and there's going to be a lot of luck in this whole new world that's opening for you. So make sure you take those opportunities, and make sure you really figure out where it is in this Cups world, this emotional depth that you've gotten yourself into, and how you can get yourself out of that. So what else does Leo need to know about for the month of October? Leos in the month of October. It's hard to believe it's October already. It's been such a crazy year. Now we're getting near the end of it. Leo in the month of October. So we have the Three of Wands. The Three of Wands is when you are embarking on a journey as well. So you're leaving this emotional state. Your world is presenting you with new opportunities that are bringing you luck. And then we have the Three of Wands, which is like you're sort of, as you can see in the Three of Wands, he is barefoot. He is not doing the conventional thing. He's taking a chance on himself, and he's doing things that he really loves or really have more importance to him. It can be spiritual journeys, not so much with this card, but just sort of stripping down and being yourself and doing the things that are important to you and that you want to pursue. The next card we have is the Seven of Pentacles. So the Seven of Pentacles is about patience. It's also about thinking when you're focusing on things that you're doing that are growing, but you don't really see the growth yet, or you're not really doesn't have that energy in you anymore. So you're a little complacent about it. You may perhaps be thinking of other things, but the fact is that there are things growing for you, and they are growing well, and you just have to have the patience to hang in there a little bit longer. Don't let go of that. So we really have this urge here of moving on and expansion and maybe traveling the world or getting out, but there's something here for you that you may have started, or something has started for you, and it's growing, and you have to have the patience to see it through, because it's going to pay off for you quite well. And then we have the Nine of Swords. So the Nine of Swords are those worries and those things that keep you up at night. So interesting enough is there's quite a challenge within these three cards, because there's this longing for growth. There's this longing to get away and to expand and to be in the world. And then there's a lack of patience for something that's growing, that's going to actually be favorable to you. And then you're up here worrying all the time. So it's very interesting with that. So really pay attention to what this is, but really focus on the Seven of Pentacles, because within this there is a lot of opportunities. And then the next card we have is the Five of Pentacles. So the Five of Pentacles is also another card. It's the number 5, so it's a bounce back card. So it's also sort of being put out in the cold. So you've got these worries. You're keeping yourself up at night. There's a lot of worry here about what's going to happen and how things are going to go, even to the point where you're feeling left out in the cold. But there is access to things. There's help available there for you in the Five of Pentacles. You just have to go get it. So instead of worrying and getting lost in your head, you need to get out there and you need to go and search. It could be a spiritual search. It could be like a financial search, possessions. But you have to go out there and you have to ask for help. And then we have the Seven of Swords. Interesting. So now, the Seven of Swords is secrets. It's also walking away from something prematurely. It's also your possessions. So be very mindful of the people around you, or what's going on around you, where you're putting your possessions in that case. But it's also like, don't leave a situation prematurely, especially here we have the two sevens. So here is where you need your patience, and here is where you're running away from something. And then all this worrying has got you, these two connect in a way of like, you're worrying about things, and maybe you don't feel that things you have enough to really support yourself right now. But by leaving a situation or keeping secrets or walking away from something isn't going to help you. It's very important that you step into that, because that is a growth, and there is things there that are going to be good for you. And just be mindful of, like I said, leaving something prematurely, but be mindful of the people around you. Like, don't trust so much that, they might actually take things from you. What else does Leo need to know about in the month of October? Leo, in the month of October, what do they need to know? And you yourself don't steal things, okay? We have these two that are out in the cold, and they're down. They feel like they're down in their luck. And then you've got this card. So it's a very like open interpretation card to not only leaving something prematurely. Don't do that. Be mindful of the people around you. Be mindful of your possessions, and you yourself don't get into a situation where you feel like you have to take things. What else does Leo have to know for? What do they need to know about the month of October? So we have the Two of Cups. So the Two of Cups is when you encounter somebody, you meet somebody, and you have a great connection with that person. It's like a soulmate for some people, not everybody. It's also a union of healing. It's going to be a healthy relationship, and so so this is going to be good for you in the month of October. When you go into this relationship, just be totally open-minded about yourself and your feelings and the experiences that you had, because you might be shutting out some. Plus, we have the Ace of Cups for the overall energy for the month. So it's a very emotional energy. And then you have the Five of Pentacles, where you're focusing on things, and there could be some sort of, for some of you, it could be a real sort of mental kind of thing that you are dealing with, or that really sort of weighs on you. So make sure that with this encounter with this person, it might be healing in that area. If it's not so much healing in that kind of way, it will be a very healthy and healing relationship, but you have to be open about your feelings and about who you are and what you deal with and things like that for it to be successful. The next card is the Two of Wands. So we have the Three of Wands up there, and now we're back full force with the Two. And so this is more, with this card, it's more establishing yourself on a world level. So you are, in the case of this, you're both, their cards are looking outwards. You want to expand, but this one is a little more free form in the expansion. This one is more collective. So this one would be more suited to the Seven of Pentacles here. That now, even with this union, we have the twos now. You might feel that you have gained a lot more clarity, a lot more self-confidence, a lot more of maybe who you really know that you are, because there is a whole new world here, and that's where the luck's going to be. And this is like going out in the world, because he's got the world, as you can see, he's got the world in his hands, so the world's available. You just have to go out there and get it. And then we have the Knight of Swords. So there's an urgency in the Knight of Swords. The Knight of Swords picks up and gets going quite quickly. That is that kind of energy is great, because that's the energy that you want. You're getting away from this sort of darker energy, and now you're getting into this very like go-getter energy. The thing with the Knight of Swords, though, is to don't be too hasty. The Knights also can represent people that come in to your world in the month of October. They're the air signs, so that would be Aquarius, that would be Gemini, and that would be Libra. So keep that in mind, because they could very well be people that are coming in. They're coming in with a force and an energy that's very quick-minded and very sweeping you off your feet kind of energy. So it might just be, like I said, that energy that you need to get yourself going again. Or it could be somebody that comes in with that kind of enthusiasm and energy and ideas to spark your interest. And then the last one here is the Knight of Cups. So we have two Knights. Once again, we're going back to the Cups. So the Knight of Cups are the water signs. So that would be Pisces, and that would be Cancer, and that would be Scorpio. So look for people with those sun signs or moon signs. The Knight of Cups is moving forward, and it's very charming and is very sensitive and artistic. So those kind of qualities might be important for you as well. It also, with the two nights coming in at particularly the same time, watch the energy of each one. Don't be too hasty, and then maybe more of that artistic, emotional side opportunities are there for you. So we're going to finish off with 3 oracles. First one is wisdom. So this is number 29, and it is telling you to breathe. So breathe. It's time to let go of that heavy emotional, those feelings, and just breathe, meditate, be introspective. That's what the month's all about for you. In October, now we'll see what the animal cards say. So we have Pig Spirit, and it is saying to use your mind wisely. Think before you act, especially down here with the Knight of Swords, because the Knight of Swords is a very hasty kind of energy. So use your mind wisely. Don't get caught up in too much of the emotional energy, because it seems like there's a lot of heaviness for some of you, but you're going to be getting out of it. You just have to be open, and you have to be honest with your feelings, and be honest about you. And now the Moonology Oracle. What does Moonology have for us? So this is coming from the blue moon, and the energy is to believe in the impossible. So that's what your mantra is going to be for the month of October. Because you do have the world, there's a lot coming in, the fact that new opportunities are coming away, and you have the ability to be your true self and show the world your true self. So you have to definitely believe in the impossible. Definitely hold that mantra and remind yourself of that for the whole month of October. Okay, so that's it from me for Leo in the month of October. I hope you enjoyed these readings. If you do, please subscribe and like. If you want upcoming notifications, please ring the bell. Comments are very welcome. I will leave descriptions in the description box below, including a link for donations, which are greatly appreciated and highly useful. Follow me on Instagram. I do a daily reading there. And if you want a personal, more in-depth reading from me, go to my Etsy shop, lovegrowstarot. I want you to have a great October, and really do the work to lift yourself and put yourself in a more positive direction, because there's a lot of opportunity and a lot of luck there if you do. Stay safe, and I will see you next time.